Hello there, good afternoon. Hello Megan, hello Cheryl, and Kate. Oh hi Brian, how are you? How are you? Megan's current out to dress. The fabric arrived today. It's lovely, isn't it, Megan? I think that dress is going to look stunning, and I've got to send us a picture when you've made it. It's very nice fabric. Hi Salome, who's on Facebook. We've got Jackie and Denise and Jean. Hello to you. And who else is there? Angela, hello. Not so sunny and Spence, glorious here. Not wanting to gloat. Weird. I had quite a busy week this week, which is one of the reasons I'm a little bit late today. Been down at the office, still processing your orders. And coming back, just a storm, you know, when it rains so heavily that your windscreen wipers are going like this and you can't see a thing. Get back here and you could sunbathe. It's just wonderful. Gordon loves it. Hello Jane. Hi Debbie. And Morag and Heather just joined the Half Yard Club. Welcome along. Let us know what you think. Going to talk to you around something shortly. We've had quite a few questions via the Half Yard Club about, but I switched that off, hadn't I? The free trial and where to put your codes and where to find the code for your discount from my website as well. So I just wanted to show you that, if that's okay. Hi Helen, hi Zoe, hi Karen. Hi Lois, hi Jackie, hi Crystal, hi Geraldine and Stephanie and Maureen and Ross and Amanda and Janet, and we could go on for hours, couldn't we? Hello Mary McHugh, see Dawson, expecting a pin parcel with DPD, lovely. May not be pink. They sent me a load of free bags, so I'm using them. So until they've gone, not pink, I'm afraid, maybe grey. Windy in Hereford, hello Lisa, how are you? Hi Wendy, you've got a few orders coming out as well. Sing a hello song, that's a good idea. Hello. Who joined on Saturday? You have to welcome along the new ones. Well, what have I done? In Scotland. Jean joined the Half Yard Club on Saturday. Have we got any other new members? Did you join over, just got back from the post office, just made a few we're going to in Texas, lovely. Anybody join over the weekend so you could take advantage of the sale that we had on? Oh, it's been a little bit manic. Thank you for being so patient with us. Me and Kim were down at the office. We've been there every day. The last of your orders will be going out tomorrow. I just brought them all back. I've still got to put labels on. So yeah, thank you very much. So it worked. The plan was, thank you. It's a top, Marks and Spencer's, you know. The plan was, we've got so much new fabric coming in, and we won't get any room, so we had a bit of a crazy sale, and we're almost echoing now, so it's brilliant. So I've got some new fabrics to show you. I don't want to bombard you. We've got loads coming in. We were hoping to get the new website up and running yesterday, but it's had a bit of a delay because it's not quite perfect. So I'm hoping by the weekend, in which case we'll have a brand new top that I've designed for you to download a pattern. We'll have some new cotton jersey fabrics, and we've got some new double gauze. We've got loads of stuff coming up, but thank you for your support. It's been very gratefully received, and we can carry on building. Kim's fine now, thank you. Anne, thank you for asking. Yeah, she still gets a bit tired easily, because it really knocks it out of you, doesn't it? But she's over it, and she's not testing positive anymore, and the sore throat's gone, and the rest of the family's okay. So thank you for asking. Hi Dina. No, Leanna, Bobbin's in the sunshine. So yeah, she's enjoying it outside. Hi Christine Folkeston. Still not found the keys. Who was that? Sylvia. No, still not found the keys. I look every time I'm down there. Still not find the keys. Weird. Yeah, Sarah, she's a lot better. So it takes a while to get over it, doesn't it? But she's a lot better. Oh no, Megan. I thought you were too young to get COVID. Hi Ramalia. Ramali, sorry. Hello, welcome back again. My weekend was amazing. Well, my day, I had a day off, and I spent it with the grandchildren on Saturday, which was really nice. So thank you. It was my eldest son's 41st birthday a couple of weeks ago, and then it was my daughter-in-law, his wife's birthday on Monday. So we all went out for dinner together for birthdays, which was really nice. I did have a lovely time on Saturday. Thank you. I'm going to. Oh, you want a Laura Harris grey part? Yeah, grey. Sorry about the grey. We'll get back to pink. Won a Furoshiki book from the Half Yard Club. Well done. Always prizes to be had. Mum and Dad, I feel a bit sick and tired. Oh, yes, sewing is therapy, Megan. It helps you get over COVID. That's a lie. Wet and windy in Sussex. Hi, Jill. Oh, first time joining live. Welcome along. Anybody else joining live for the first time? Come and say hello. I'll say hello back. 1 in 12 people in Scotland have COVID. Whoa. I think you're Marley. I think we've been quite lucky. Hello, Doris in New Jersey in the USA. Hello. Jackie's got it after 2 years. Yeah, lots of apparently it helps. That is a complete lie, but it, gives you something to do. Hello, Carol in Northern Ireland. Hello, Jill. Patricia received a parcel this lunchtime. Thank you. Shall I show you what newness we have? I'll show you what we're doing for. It's going to be a quick make today, and it's all hand sewing. Because I was going to make a patchwork pincushion, which I can't find to show you either. But I didn't have time to get all the bits and bobs ready. It's been a little bit manic here at short hour. So we're going to make this. It's a flower pot pincushion. And I have done a video that's going to go live in a bit. And I made a sunflower for the video. It's only circles of fabric. It's really easy to make. It's a great way of using up your bits and scraps as well. You can see what I've got down here, can't you? Shall I show you? So that's what we're going to do. Bit of hand sewing and a bit of hot gluing. Look, I'll show you that in a sec. I've got. Oh, you're going to love this one. The latest Lewis and Irene range. This is Celtic Dreams. There are 15 pieces in the collection. Lewis and Irene don't do fat quarters, so we have. So you won't be able to get these anywhere else. This is all exclusive to Debbie Shaw Sewing. So you'll have a fat quarter of one of each of the whole collection. And the way that they do, I can't remember what they're actually called because this is so brand new, it's only just gone on the website. But they'll have 3 designs. So for example, the 3 hexagons, but there's 5 different prints. So again, I can't remember what they're all called. But you get the lot anyway. It's not like you've got a choice. We may be able to get some of these by the ½ metre if you want it. But at the moment, we've just got the whole complete blooming collection. So you can see those are those 3. The smaller hexagons, there's 1, 2, 3. And oh my god, I love the colours. And then there's the one with the thistle heads. These look quite similar, but they are different. So that's the whole collection of 15. And because we're generous kind of folk here, we're going to give you the coordinating bumbleberry blender fabric for free. So it's the whole collection, 15 pieces in total. Free bumbleberry, which is an exact match. That's the way that they do it at Lewis and Irene. They'll always have a bumbleberry blender that matches exactly with the colours of all of their collections. So you're not paying for that one, that's absolutely free. And you're getting the lot all bundled up and tied up with a nice little ribbon around it. And if you weren't aware, and Lewis has such lovely quality, Lewis and Irene, gorgeous fabrics, that's the size of a fat quarter. So it's a ½ metre. It's gorgeous. Hello, Stamps Too Much, first time here. What's your proper name? Or is it Stamps Too Much? That would be coincidence if you're a crafter. Hello, Olive in Pennsylvania. Hello. I know, Amanda. I just wanted to show. We weren't going to put these on just yet because we've just had a sale. We'll have no money left. But they're here and we wanted to get them out there, and you get your freebie. And like I said, Lewis and Irene don't do fat quarters. Not in this collection. Not in any collection, I don't think. They do some pre-cuts, but I've never seen fat quarters. So that's what we've done. That's what we've put together. Barbara, hello. If I don't remember that, then keep reminding me. It's like Whisper, Labrador, is Jill. I do remember that one. Cold and wet in Canberra in Australia. You're the opposite of it. Mind you, we're a bit warm and wet, to be honest. Hello, Diane. Hello, Steph in Michigan. They are gorgeous, Vicky. They're just perfect for quilting, quality enough for dressmaking. I would imagine if you're going to go for the whole 16-piece bundle with your freebie, this is going to this is going to make so many cushion covers and quilts and the whole collection, Janet, is £52. They're £3.50 each for a fat quarter, but you get this one free. So it's £52 and the Bumba Bear is free. Hello, Zainab, is that in Dubai? Hello. No, Romali, I bought it. I don't get time for dressmaking these days. Gosh, excuse me. Very dry throat. Thank you, Helene. Hello, Marion. Hello, Rose in South Carolina. Thank you very much. Right, let me move those out of the way. If you want to look at any of these closer, let me know. It is a new range. With the last range we had, which was the Bluebell Woods, by the time we got, I think it was our third order, and they were selling out of it. So I know at the moment, if this goes out pretty quickly, we should be able to get all of them back in again. If you prefer things by the half metre, you know, if you want to make a pair of curtains or you don't want all of them, then do let us know, and I'll see what we can do. Is it 42? Have I got that one wrong? What is it? What have I put? Because I did this. I might have put that on the website at the wrong price then. Don't order just yet, just in case. I shouldn't get involved with the website at all, really. Let me have a look. So if you go to debbieshawsewing.com, which is what I'm trying to do now, but I don't seem to be getting. Oh, there we go. Oh, she's reduced it. Gosh, okay, that's 20% saving. I would take advantage of that if I were you. I didn't know it was £42. I should have to do my sums. That's what you get, you see, when I try and put things on the website. I'm rubbish at it. Maybe there's more that I can. There is an awful lot there, Jill, honestly. Right. Let's do this. Hang on a minute. Let me do. I'll do my sums later. I should do the sums later. If I've got that wrong, then take advantage of it. That's a heck of a saving you're making. Anyway, we've got some new canvases as well. We brought you the lightweight red, navy, and there's an orangey colour canvas. We've got a tan one now, but look at these. Amanda, anyone know of a good video for FPP? I haven't seen one, Amanda. I don't know. Anybody else know when if there's a good foundation paper piecing video? Haven't seen one. Don't know. Haven't looked, to be honest. I don't know, Brenda, in American Money. If you Google it, I don't know offhand. Spring collection book is launching, Leanna, on Friday morning on Create and Craft at 9 o'clock, and they normally have exclusivity for 2 weeks. We should be able to make it. No, it's a Marks and Spencer's top. £42 saving, 19%. That's brand new. I'd take advantage of that because I think that might be wrong. Sheridan, we're making a little pincushion. We're going to do a quick sew today. Oh, hello, Alicia in Mexico. So yeah, haven't had much time to put anything together. Anyway, canvases. So these are a lightweight canvas, but they're really tough. So with this one, can't remember what they're called, but they're brand new on the website. If you look under new, they're literally just going on now. I'm thinking dining seat covers and cushions, chair covers for the conservatoire, or your garden furniture would look lovely. There's 2 different designs in the print, which are these ones. Hello, Patty in Alabama. A Valiseline quick screen triangle tutorial. Jill, I've never used it. I don't even know what that is. So I can't really do that. I can have a look at it, but I don't know what it is. Oh no, Lois. Oh, we'll celebrate twice as much. One is better then. So they're similar but slightly different, but that means they go together really well. And then there's the plain one as well. Modern Leaves canvas. Thank you, Andrea. And it just goes so beautifully. So these are all canvases, but they just all go so well together. Anyway, that's all I've got new for you. White Gecko did a live FPP on the 9th of March. Don't watch it. I don't need now. Hello, Pat. Oh, hello, Jenny, along for the first time live. Thank you for popping over and say hello. Where's our pin-up girl, Bobbin? She's in the garden somewhere. She might have a bone. It's too nice and sunny outside to come in here today. She is around. Alan's feeling better. Good. Oh, Sarah. You can never... A fabric is insulation and soundproofing. So the more you can have, the more energy you're going to save, and the quieter the house is going to be. So if you insulate your whole sewing room, then nobody else is going to be disturbed by the sound of the sewing machine. So buying fabric is a consideration for the other members of your household, even if you don't want it. You know, it's kind of a duty. It's something that you need to do if you love your family. That was a load of rubbish, wasn't it? A wonky street doorstop for Mum. Oh, Vicky, I love wonky things. We must do a bit more wonk this year, I think. What foam should I use for a dining room seat pan, did you say? No, Deirdre, we don't sell that kind of foam, but have a look on Dunelm. It's quite expensive actually, but Dunelm do like shapes of different. I know they do like a rounded one that will make a seat cover, or they've got blocks of square foam in different thicknesses. So that's the only place I can think of that they do. It is a sacrifice. It is a sacrifice. I hate doing it. I hate buying fabric, but I just know I have to do it for my family. That'd be a good sales technique on Create and Craft, wouldn't it? I wonder if I'd get away with that one. Sorry, dealing with an unpleasant person on eBay. If you're that unpleasant person on eBay, don't mess with Lisa then. Oh, no. Oh no, Christine, really? Let me text my daughter. She might have texted me already. Oh, hang on. I've got my web designer trying to mess her. Joe, if you're watching, Joe, I'm doing a live. I can't be out with that now. She's put some more in. I've never really just put them on. Their representative from Lewis and Irene must think that we're crazy. You know, every time we bring you a new range, within seconds, I can have some more. Can I have some more? With the Jubilee bunting panels. I got in touch with her immediately after we did the live the other day, because I said we sold out in 3 minutes. Have you got any more? And she just came out, wow. Manchester Fabric Shop. Do they deliver? Alan, just in case you're not in Manchester. My nose is more than 3 foot long, Julie. It's clever lighting. If I turn sideways, you'd see I'm proper Pinocchio. Hi, Tina. Thank you, Faye, for the conversion. We do post all around the world. Never seen Debbie so dramatic. I'm shattered. So sorry about that. Yeah, Christine, there are some more going on now. Hi, Linda. Yeah, yesterday. Oh, you don't want to know about that. I got up at 12:30. It's ridiculous. What are we doing? Pincushion. Let's do this. I have made a video, and this will be going live at 5:30. And it was the this one that I made. Do you know, I was thinking it because the sunflower, obviously because of the colours of it, but you can do these in any kind of fabric that you like. This one I'm going to make with the owl prow flowers, leaves in olive, and then I've just got some yellow for the petals. So it doesn't have to be a sunflower, but they're so quick and easy and a little bit of fun as well. You know, they're quite sweet to make. I've used terracotta plant pots. We have got those on the website in pairs. Well, we did have. And I put some, this one's got weights in the bottom. That's what I did on the YouTube one. It's actually got pebbles in the bottom of it to make it a little bit heavier. This one I haven't, but the pots are kind of quite sturdy. We do have, I think, some of those little up at 12:30. Now, I wouldn't get up at 12:30 if I'd got a hangover. I wouldn't have been in bed by then. Yeah, those little buckets that we did, they're the same size. So if you wanted a little bucket. And of course you can paint these plant pots as well. You could hand paint them even. They're quite sweet and quite cheap. And this is quite quick. So I'm thinking maybe Easter presents or, oh, hello Elizabeth, a new one first here. Or Mother's Day. Because you know, you don't have to be a sewer to need a pincushion. Every household needs pins, every household needs safety pins and a needle and thread at some point or other. So they do look nice little gifts for anybody, even if you don't sew. Oh, Zoe, well done. Fabric is much better insulation than empty gin bottles. Yeah, I tried gin bottles. I got through hundreds of them, purely to see if they would be insulation, but all I could hear was marble in the pots is a nice idea. Like you know when you listen to a shell and you can hear the sea. When you fill the room with empty gin bottles, it sounds like that. I didn't enjoy the gin at all, but I did that just to test it to see if it worked. Hello, Julie Jones in France. And Sheila, any offers to join your club? Want to start sewing? Oh, let me show you. I did say we were going to do this earlier on before we get sewing, so bear with me a second while I just swap things over here. And I need to do that. We've had, I said earlier, so I will show you now, we've had quite a few questions via the Half Yard Club asking where to put the code and what is the code to join for a month for free. So that's the offer, a whole month for free. The first day that you join the Half Yard Club, you will have access to 2 years worth of projects at £2 a month. So that's 48 projects you'll have access to. 24 of them, no, that's 24, 24, 12, 20, 48 projects. 24 of those will have videos with them, 24 won't. And there will be every block of the month since we started, because we're not going to take those down. So the day that you join, you've got this huge like library of all kinds of different projects that you can start getting on with. But you can join for a month for free. So if I just switch this over and share my screen with you. This is, as you see, the site. I'm not joined in here. So if you go to the top here and click on Become a Member, and I'll just fill this in a rather quick manner because I'm already a member. So first name, let's say Deb, last name Smith. Don't have to put a nickname in there. You will need an email address. So I can't put mine in because it already knows it. So let's do deb@hotmail.com, which isn't an email address. So I'm just doing this as an example. Confirm email address, deb@hotmail.com. Choose a password. Let's go for old password. And where did you hear about us? You don't have to fill that one in. If you agree to the terms and conditions, and do click on I'd like to receive newsletters, because then you will have your monthly newsletter telling you what's coming out. I need to combine numbers with that as well. Let's just do that. Special characters, let's do that. Okay, strong password. And then go to create account. Oh, I do need to put a nickname. Let's put Deb. Okay, create new account. There we go. Now you need to fill in all of this, okay? So are you in pounds or dollars? And do you want a monthly £5.99, or do you want a yearly £60? You save 2 months if you go for the yearly. So that's entirely up to you. You'll need to put in all of your billing address. You'll need to put in your card details. But if you put in here the word welcome, so it says got a coupon code. Yes, I do. It's welcome in capital letters and apply, then your card will not be charged. All right. This is the same on any website that I've seen, certainly. If you get a free month, or if there's any kind of offers or coupons that you need to put in there, it's just the way that websites are set in. You have to have a credit or debit card, and you have to put in those details, but you're not going to be charged, and you'll have an email coming up towards the end of that free month just to give you a reminder that if you don't want to carry on, you unsubscribe, and you can do all of that online. You don't have to contact me or the Half Yard team or anything like that. All of that happens on the website. So if you want to back out at any time, even after you've paid your first month or 2 months or the first year, you don't want to carry on, then you can do all of that yourself on here. I don't even know, you can just do that yourself. So again, just show you again the word welcome in capital letters here. That's a different code to the discount code for the Debbie Shaw Sewing website. Two completely different websites. We're like Sainsbury's and Waitrose. No, we're like Waitrose and Marks and Spencer's. So when you become a member, right? So let's go back to, let's log out of that made up name. Come on, and go back to the main menu. So when you are a member, you can log in. Let me log out of that one because I think I'm still in made up name. Okay, so sign in. So that's my sign in. Then you've got access to all of the projects. You've got special offers. There'll be giveaways every month on lots of different books. All of the discounts that we give you on different products. You're going to have everything there the day that you join up. If you go to About Me, oh sorry, no, blog. Here, I'm not clicking on it. But if you do click on this one, member discount on my website, that will give you your 10% discount code that you then use on the Debbie Shaw Sewing website. You don't have to shop with me. You can shop wherever you like, buy your fabric wherever you like. But if you wanted to, you get 10% discount. But remember, that is a different code to the one that you've got your free subscription with. So I hope that's explained. If you've got any questions about that and you want to come through and ask, now, I'm here. Mum and Lorna are watching. If you have any questions or thoughts or queries or problems or anything like that, Harrods and Liberty, that's us, then do email the Half Yard Club team. I don't get involved in thanks Gillian. I don't get involved in the administration side of it. I'm creative. I come up with projects and make them and shoot them and everything. I use Common for shopping at Sainsbury's. I'm a Morrison's girl myself. It's the most local one to us. Oh, Dorothy, I'm glad you got it. Hello, Monica in Pennsylvania. So I hope that's explained. Anyway, if you need to email Half Yard Club at all, it is info@halfyardsewingclub.com, and somebody will get back to you there. The project for the people in the doll's house. Yes, let me show you. Oh, limbo. This is, I called them Wendy and Walt. Originally, the dollhouse was going to be a wonky dollhouse, but I couldn't get it to stand up. So I'd made two little characters to go in the dollhouse called Wendy and Walter, because they were going to be Wonky Wendy and Wonky Walter, but they're not actually very wonky. So these are your second projects. So if you've made the doll's house already, you'll get your patterns and your instructions for Wendy and Walter. They've got articulated little arms, look, they've got embroidered little faces, and they're the perfect size for your little doll's house. And of course you can dress them however you like. The clothes don't actually come off. They're sewn on, so they're not kind of dress-up dolls. They're just two little figures like that. You will have she's got no pants on. You will have another project, because I know not everybody wants to make dolls' houses, and I haven't got it here. It's just a little feather keyring made out of denim, but it's really quite sweet. Hello, Vicky in Victoria in Australia. Tammy, don't worry, I can go. If you send me a message to the enquiries on my website, because I'll forget today. Oh, Bonnie's joined the Half Yard Club on Friday. Welcome along. What a lovely other half you have. Yes, send me a message, and I'll make sure that your doll's house posted a pic. Oh, lovely. I'll make sure you get your discount. Let's have a look. We'll get some sewing done in a minute, I promise. I just wanted to have a look at these dolls' houses that you've been posting. Let's go to sewing projects. Dollhouse. Because you can put your own pictures on the website. I don't get names on here, so shout out if you spot your own work. Oh, I love these. Oh, look. So I've given you the basics of how to build it. You can decorate these however you like. These are lovely. Oh, look, it's a jungle one with a fence and everything. That is gorgeous. Oh, that's a bit posh, isn't it? Look at the furniture in that one. Oh, and a Ferrari on the driveway. 2 little trees. Oh, that's so much fun. I love it when you kind of add things and make them your own. That's a good idea as well. I should have put the buttons on the side. Oh, and you've put like hinges over the corners. That's a good idea too. So I should consult you before I get sewing, shouldn't I? I love this one with all of the vines and everything around it. Anyway, should we do some sewing? I'll just move that back over there. That's a nice idea, Deirdre. A little Christmas, because you can make, they're small enough for decorations. Or for both of them, of course, fairy wings on the both of them. That would be really nice with a fairy wand. Lynn would like Lewis and Irene in half meters. I'm thinking Kim's watching because I don't think we've got any more of that left, have we? I'll have to get on to the rep and see if we can get hold of some more. If you're watching, Kim, buy the half metre, please. Anyway, are we going to do some sewing? The tree house and the house, Jean, they're lovely. Thank you for sharing. Right, it was IoT. Is it IoT? Yeah, IoT. It was a wonderful get-together. Oh, we're going to have another one. Not a whole family get-together on the 27th, 28th. The last Wednesday of the month. I'm not going to be doing the live on the Wednesday afternoon because I'm babysitting. School holidays. I'm important that day. I know, Laura. They're looking at it. It's something that the Half Yard team have been working with the web designers on to try and amend that, because if somebody puts 9 pictures of their own on there, everybody else gets pushed out of the way. So we are on it. Keyring is on the 15th, Lisa, is the second project, so that's 9 days' time. All right, anyway, let me push my sewing machine out the way because we're not going to be using it on this occasion. I do need a needle and thread there. So, I have, for the centrepiece, a 5-inch circle, 7 4-inch circles for the petals, and 2 4-inch circles for the leaves. The first one I made, I didn't put the leaves on it, but I just thought they'd look quite sweet, so I did for that one. So just let me move things out of the way. They look like they've been on the gin, don't they? Right, let me just get needle and thread, because it is all hand sew. I suppose you could do it on a machine, but mine's all hand sewing. There we go. And it doesn't matter what colour thread because you're not going to see it. Hello, Bonnie. Right, so I know I'm missing some of your messages. Helen, you've got the message now. It's just this little thing. Saturday, I'm doing a patchwork pincushion, which I'm sure was down here, but I can't see it. Anyway, I shall post a picture and show you because it's quite a nice little project. Right, I'm doubling up the thread just to make it stronger. It can be a wrist pincushion. Can it be? I'm thinking about wrist pincushions because the thing with wrist pincushions is that you can stick the pins into your wrist if you're not careful. So I want to make one with a hard back so you can't actually stab it too hard. Right, first thing, let's do the centre. And these are all sewn the same way, so you're just going to sit and watch me do a load of hand sewing now. So I'm just going to take the largest circle, which again is the 5-inch one, and just make a quick running stitch all the way around the edge, and then we're going to stuff it. So you will need some toy filler for this one. And again, I'm using a double thread to make it nice and strong, so I'm going to pull this tight when I've done it. Put card on the back. Yes, I'll do that, but I don't want to see the card, so I need the card to go inside it. Yes, I shall put some thought into that. I haven't got it. I don't know. Helen, no coffee. Doesn't care about me anymore. Is actually repointing the house. Is that the right word? We have a sparrow problem. Well, it's not actually a problem. I think it's lovely. There's some kind of insects that that live in the mortar in between. That we've got the stone house, and they live in the mortar. And 11 o'clock on Saturday morning, Jenny, UK time. And the sparrows love the insects, so we have like a whole wall of sparrows pecking at the wall, but it brings out the mortar. No, Elsie, the big one's 5 inches, that's the one that goes in the middle, and the smaller ones are 4 inches. Plastic milk top, that's a good idea, Wendy B. What was I talking about that? Oh yes, so Gary's been, while the weather's been nice, he's been repointing the house. Shopping, car shopping, ever so windy out there. Is it? Oh, it's nice here. Nice here. Right. Jar lids would work. That's a good idea, Mary. Okay. Just getting toy filler. And let's shove it in. So I haven't taken the needle off there yet. Let's move those out the way. And just push this inside. Powder my pincushions to keep the pins clean and sharp. That's a good idea, Linda. So I'm just stuffing it. As much stuffing as it'll take, because we want this to be nice and firm. I've heard like metal scouring pads being used. Not tried it, but metal scouring pads being used inside pincushions to keep pin sharp as well. Let me know if it works. So when I've got it as much in there as I can possibly fit in. You're not going to see the underside of this because we're going to glue it inside the plant pot, so it doesn't matter if it doesn't meet in the middle or if your stitching's messy. I just need to close that over a bit. That will do. Let's tie that in a knot. Right. So that's that. And again, all of the petals are made, and the leaves are all made in just the same way. You can kind of squidge that around to make it a little bit rounder if it's not round enough to start with. So let's knot me thread again. Parts, is that the top that I've designed that's going on the website? Yeah, anyway. You'll need an A4 printer, that's all. And it has, I think there's 16 pieces to it altogether. It's only downloadable at the moment. Hopefully it'll be on Saturday. Let's see what he's saying about this website, because he's working on it now. He's messaging me. I've got 10 messages, doesn't know I'm busy. Hopefully by the weekend it'll be there, but I shall let you know on Saturday morning. So anyway, wrong sides together in half, half again. So I've got quarter circles. And then I'm just going to make a running stitch quite close to the edge and gather it. A small and medium rabbit pincushion. That's a nice idea, Alan. Have you made one? You sound like you know what you're talking about there, but that is a lovely idea. So going quite close to the edge, not worried about the thread being the same colour or anything like that, because this again is going to be glued inside. And then we pull that together and just tie it in a little knot. I shall do one more close up and then we'll have a chat, because that's all I'm going to do for all of these. So 7 of the petals and 2 of the leaves. So in half again, quite close to the edge, and then a running stitch. Hello Hassana in Victorville, where's that? CA, California. So quick stitch around the bottom. They're around about 1/4 of an inch apart, but I'm not too bothered about perfection here. Happy birthday, Theo. And let's do this and tie that in a little knot. So I'm just going to carry on doing that. I'd normally have done some of these beforehand, because I'd been a bit busy this week. The rabbits behind me, Jennifer, are 2 of the new projects from my half yard spring book, which we're launching on Create and Craft on, I was going to say Thursday, on Friday at 9 o'clock in the morning. We will have them, I might put them on pre-order on the new website actually. A circle cut from milk carton, that's a good idea. Lisa, the little dolls are half yard club member projects on the website that will be coming out on the 15th. So you need to be a club member for those, and they fit the little house behind me. Hello Sandra in Dallas, Texas. What's the weather like in Texas at the moment? I wouldn't have a clue. Are you summer, winter, autumn? So I'm just going to carry on and do this. Go put the kettle on if you like. It's not the most exciting thing to see. Thank you, Jill. Yeah, they're from the spring book. This half yard spring, which is actually the book that's there, is a compilation of favourite projects from other half yard books. I can't remember. I think I've got 9 half yard books. Can't remember. But we've taken 35 projects from the book. So if you've got all of the books, then you've got all of the projects. It just went very dark then. And put them all together with 5 new projects. So the rabbits, the cushion over here, the little Easter basket, the bottle bag, and there's a little lap quilt as well, are all brand new projects that aren't in any of the books. That is a good idea, Lisa, because they're really quick as well, and I don't know what you'd sell them for, but those would sell. I think they're lovely. Because like I said, you need a pincushion whether you sew or whether you don't you? Hello, Julian Whitchurch. Sarah, I know I need a PA. I need somebody who can sew. No, that wouldn't be fair. I keep saying to Kim, when we're not busy, let's go to a health farm for a long weekend. When we're not busy, then let's work on some more dressmaking patterns, because Kim's going to do some as well. And when we're not busy, we've got all these big plans of what we're going to do when we're not busy, and then we're always busy, so we never quite get to do anything like that. Thank you, Julie Baker. That's very nice of you. Hello, Nancy. Oh, Dee's going to be a nana in September. Oh, busy sewing and knitting. That was my plan. I think I've only ever made dress-up outfits for the kids. There's never the time. I was busy. Not complaining about being busy, to be honest. Oh, thank you, Leslie. Just bought one of my books this afternoon. Which one have you bought? So 2 more coming out on Friday. If you're able to watch, send us a message at the studio. Create and Craft is on, it's 85 I think, isn't it? I've not been to this new one before. So channel 85 on Freeview, and I'm sure it's on Sky, but I don't know what it is. And we are going to be live with Nigel, can't wait, at 9 o'clock in the morning. That's me and Kim, because we're launching our Refashion, Restyle, Restitch book on Friday morning. And if you miss it live at 9, we're going straight on to do a live at 10 on Craft Extra. I have no idea what the channels. I didn't even know there was a Craft Extra. But that's what we're doing on Friday morning. So I don't know what the email address is for the studio, but I'm sure it'll be on the screen or something somewhere. So drop us an email at the studio. That would be very nice if you could. No, Amanda, I can't sign books from Search Press because they're at the other end of the country to me and they send them out. I can only sign books if they're... No, Antoinette, I've given up selling the house. It was a nightmare. If you buy from Debbie Shaw Sewing, but we can't discount like other people do, I'm afraid. Authors buy books at the same price all other retailers buy books for. So you might get a better deal if you went to somewhere like Amazon or Search Press. But we can't sign those. We can only sign the ones that we've actually got in the office to sign. The ones on Create and Craft will be signed, but not personally. I've got pallets of books arrived the other day. Honestly, and when you consider, say we've got 800 of each book. I think there's more than that, but I'm not sure. And And that's sign 1, 2. You can imagine how long it's going to take to sign all of them, and we've got to have them back by Friday. Oh, go on. Thank you very much, Alan. I've only got three more to do. Goes quite quickly when you're chatting, doesn't it? Cutting out the dress. There's half a metre left. Oh, is there? Oh, Megan, a Lurex mask. Yes, Jane, anybody that orders a book on my website will get it signed anyway. I always sign all of the books. If you want it signed to somebody particular, then there's a customer notes section on the website, and just pop in there, can you sign it to me, please? Or to whoever you're going to give it to. So yes, they're all personally signed. No, Helen, Searchpress do craft books. Do you know, if you go onto the Searchpress website, all kinds of craft, could be watercolour painting, knitting, all kinds of, any kind of craft you can imagine, they do books on it. You can get a 20% discount. I've negotiated a code for you. So you can order any book from the Searchpress website by any author on any topic and get 20% discount on it. So just like I was showing with the codes earlier on, when you get to a coupon box and there's a code to put in there, if you put the code DD105, DD105, you'll get 20% off any book. This is UK only. And if you spend more than £20, you get it postage free as well. So have a look on the Searchpress website, use the code if you want to buy anything. That's all to do with them, nothing comes through me, and I don't get paid for that or anything like that. I've just thought I'll get a code for you. Shelley Faye got her parcel today. 2 more to go. Thank you for being patient. Who's not very well, Jean? It's quite quick, really, isn't it? At least you'll be able to knock loads of these out. What material do you have left over? And Megan's bought some black and silver Lurex fabric to make a dress with. Where are you going, Megan, to wear a posh frock like that? Not the kind of thing you just wear to go to Liberties. Maybe it is. Who else were we? Liberty and who? Harrods. Creighton. Oh, hard. Creighton Craft moved to 673, and they have a show on 683. Thank you very much. Didn't know that. Michaela, you don't have to go to the naughty corner for being late unless it's because you were being late because you were doing housework. Oh, Helene, don't you love DPD? Her parcel will be there in the next hour. If you spend over £25 on my website, you get it DPD, guaranteed delivery, tracked and everything. Yeah, we just changed that. Oh, I want to mention as well, I know Gary mentioned earlier that the postage costs have gone up yesterday. Just to let you know, we haven't put ours up. So we'll take the hit on that if it has gone up. It is the same as DPD. DPD is a bit more expensive than Royal Mail, but we're not charging any more for the postage. Oh, I was hoping for Nigel. Oh, I shouldn't say that, should I? Because I'm friends with so many people there. I first met Nigel when he was a journalist for Lookin' magazine, which was like a teenage magazine when I was on Children's ITV in 1986. And somewhere I've still got the magazine. It's got me and Gary Terza on the front of it, and an interview with the two of us on the inside. I mean, I remember the cover. We're on a swing in some park in Portland Square or something in London, and we've got this huge Children's ITV sign, and I don't know why we're on a swing. Yeah, Nigel did the interview there, so I've known him a long time. Make sure, Debbie, that your shelves are strengthened, because if you're going to go for all of the books, I think I've got 26 now. Did he have curly hair? See, I can't remember him. That was a long time ago. I didn't know he used to have curly hair. Wow. Oh, Michaela, that's all right then, Michaela, isn't it? That's okay. You're going to sleep for 3 hours. You must have needed it. Hot glue gun. You could use your Gutamin HT2 but this is quicker to dry. Oh, no. Somebody just had the... sorry, I missed that. I get the idea. I think, what's happened to your dog? I'm so sorry. Martine, for DPD, they should send you an email. You should have an email, and if you've left me your mobile number, you should have a text as well. But the nice thing for us is DPD deliver in Waystone. You can get in touch with DPD and ask them, which is a nice thing for us, because if you've got a problem with your order, you can go directly to them. The fabric over my shoulder, the bicycles. Yes, it is bicycles. I think it's called Bikes and Flowers or something. Not sure if we've got any left on the website. Okay. Waiting for glue gun to heat up. I'm just looking for something to put it on because it drips everywhere. I was going to put it on a bit of rubbish, but of course I don't have rubbish. Must have a bit of... that will do. A scrap piece of fabric I was practising eyelets on by the looks of it. Had to order the goods and we took that. Oh, not from us, I hope. A stamp with this signature. See, I get caught out, Hazel. It's been suggested so many times that I have a stamp, but I've signed thousands of books over the years, so probably many of you will have more than one, and you'd know if that signature was exactly the same one, because I could just get it printed in the book. I think it is somewhere. But yeah, you would know, and then that's not fair, because if you're buying a book that's signed, you want the book signed personally, don't you? That's a nice... I can picture you, Alan, in your fleece sock slippers, and you're still making those sock slippers. Yeah, oh, Laura, thank you for that. I didn't bother updating all of the words on the website because we're having a new website, so I just thought we'll do that on the new one. But yes, Laura, thank you. It probably still does say that we post by Royal Mail, but if it's over £25, it is DPD. Right, I think that's warming up. So what I did with the video, which will be going live in about half an hour, I just got some pebbles out the garden, dropped them into the bottom of the pot, and then drizzled some glue over the top, so it makes it quite weighty. This one I didn't put a weight in because I didn't think it needed it, and it may not do. It just makes it a little bit heavier. I remember looking magazine. I know, Kerry. Do you know, when I first started in Uncut ITV, there was a lot of publicity all over the place from it, because it was the first time ITV had live presenters. Everything that's previously been recorded, and in fact before then, Gaz Top, it was the links in between the programmes, so they'd have a presenter saying this is what's coming up next, and here's a picture, and it's so and so's birthday, and this is coming up next week, and all that kind of malarkey. But it was all recorded. And when Gaz Top was doing it, I wrote the scripts for him. So...
Coffee?
Oh, yes, please.
Pilate?
It has been commented on that you're late with my coffee.
Oh, yeah.
I said you were busy repointing the house.
Yeah, I pointed it the other way.
Can you point it towards the sun? That's main reason we wanted to move house. We've got a north-facing house and it's freezing. So I just excuse me. Oh, that's nice. Yes, we had all this publicity all over the place, because first time that we had live presenters. And I don't know if it still happens now, but I did an interview for, there was the Sun and the Star, and I think it was the Mirror, and I'm sure it was at Portland Place again in London. And when I got there, I was wearing a pair of black trousers with a really high waist like you did in the 80s, and a very small belt because I had a very tiny waist, and braces, and then a top a little bit like this with big sleeves underneath it. And the journalists were trying to persuade me that if they bought me an outfit, would I wear shorts? So you want me to go to a shop and buy something skimpy to wear? No, absolutely. Oh, and I'd only just started dating Gary at the time, and this is, I say it's 86, and he didn't want a lot of publicity. So when that was the Sun, said to me, and what about your boyfriend? Have you got a boyfriend? What's his name? What does he do? And I wouldn't tell them. And when it came out in the Sun newspaper, this whole interview, they said I had a secret lover. Honestly, anything to sell a newspaper. Anyway, that's hot enough now. So, what's messy? Let's move those out of the way. Let's move you. I'm going to put the leaves on first. So let's put a little bit of glue just at the bottom of the leaf, and I'm going to just stick it inside there so you don't see the glue from the outside. So right on the edge. I love picking these off, don't you, if you've got a glue gun? Oh, best bit. So let's take the second leaf, and you can put leaves all the way around if you wanted to. I just thought 2 leaves at a jaunty angle look quite nice. If you've not used a glue gun before, oh, it gets hot. So it may be an idea if you need to squish anything down or rearrange it to use a pair of tweezers so you don't get your fingers stuck in it. And you will have these strands of glue which are so satisfying to pick away. If you have a heat gun, then they melt, but I kind of like picking them, to be honest. So 2 leaves to one side, and then the petals just go all the way around the edge, and 7 is just enough to go all the way around nice and tightly. So again, quite close to the edge, because these are going to fold over a little bit, and we'll just keep gluing them on. So, oh, that was hot. So just overlap them slightly, squish that down. I do like my glue gun, my Daisy. I use it a lot. Do you know, since the clocks went forward, our church clock actually rings on time. It's been 4 minutes past fast for about 10 years. So somebody's adjusted it so it's bang on 5 o'clock now. Right, stick that in there. And glue. So you kind of arrange these so they all fold over nicely. So with the sunflower one, I used a brown centre for it, but this one I'm going to do a floral. It's a nice way of using up bits of scraps as well. So Jane, the only thing to be frightened of is blooming hot. Take your skin off if you get that glue on you. So yeah, tweezers up, but it dries really quickly, which is why I like it. And it's, particularly with fabric, it's really solid. I did use the glue gun to strengthen the sides of the dollhouse. So if you want to sew it, or just glue it, to be honest, not the bits that are hinged at the front, you'll need to hand sew that, but you could just glue the back of it on, that's fine. HRT. Right. An outlet, really? DPD cannot be relied. I've never had a problem with DPD. We use DPD quite a lot. And to be honest, the reason we went to DPD is because we're having so much trouble with Royal Mail. Shouldn't say that, should I? But we were. A cool melt gun. I've not heard of that fee. Right, so I've got that. And then this is going to squish really tightly right in the middle like that. So let's put a new stick in there, actually, I'm running out. So a generous dollop. So let's fold these petals over. And just lots of glue on the inside. You know, nice if you don't see that. Not the end of the world if you do. And then quickly before it dries, we're just going to squish the centre of that in and just hold it in place while it dries. What you done? Lisa, why am I ignoring you? Say it again, you're writing capitals anyway. Sorry if I missed you. Oh, I was ignoring her, to be honest. Oh, I wanted to show you as well. Do you remember I mentioned before? Somebody asked me what I did with my tiny scraps. Do I throw them away or anything? And I said no. I send them to Fee, and Fee makes little things out of them, like English paper piecing projects, and sells them to charities. Yes. And she made me some tulips. Look, out of fabric, and they're gorgeous. She sent the little note on it that you won't be able to read. It just says, from the scrap lady. I was over the moon when they arrived. That was so sweet. Crafting before glue guns, asking for a friend. I don't know. I mean, I don't do an awful lot of crafting apart from sewing, but I do use my glue gun a lot. Elizabeth's got a new FAF Ambition 620. Congratulations. Is it me that's me? What have I done? Tell me what I've done. Oh, that's nice. 100 likes and thumbs up. Don't normally look at things like that, but that's a lot, isn't it? That's nice, thank you. So I'm done there, look. So, and again, you can kind of arrange these so they're all nice and neat and even. And this one, I've got a coordinating ribbon. So I didn't use a hot glue gun for that because there's smaller things and thinner fabrics like ribbon. You can see the lumps of the glue underneath it. So I stuck that on with my HT2 glue. So maybe a little ribbon or a bow on the front of that would look nice. And again, with the plant pots, you could paint them. I'm just going to switch that glue gun off before I forget and it pours out everywhere. And any kind of fabric that you like. Very rarely will you see a spotty petaled flower, but it does look quite sweet, doesn't it? And you've created something that isn't just pretty. You can actually fit rather a lot of pins in it as well. And I don't know about you, but I do have a few pincushions because I like one for safety pins. I like one for my big flower head pins. I do have one for dressmaking pins. I like one for needles. I wonder if that's perfect for doll needles. Look, she can poke them right down to the bottom. But it's quite cute and easy and fun to make. What am I? I'm just going to scroll back a bit and see why I'm ignored. Lisa, you're always running topless round the lounge. Put your clothes on, for goodness sake. What have I done? What have I done? I missed it. Made some iPad. Now I read that one. Debbie's ignored. I'm going back. I'm going back. Gorilla Glue. I used to have Twinkle. Oh, so was that was a magazine, wasn't it? I just saw that, Lisa, and I read immediately. I just have to have a Twinkle. I thought you needed the loo. Oh, Debbie, that's what I was ignoring. That's on YouTube. Have you seen it? I played Zippy's love interest in an episode of Rainbow in 1988. If you have, he wrote a song for me. Debbie, I'm in love with you already. It is on YouTube. If you have a look, it's called Zippy's in Love. Just put Zippy's in Love into YouTube, and there I am. Pink Doc Martens ankle socks I was wearing with a flowery frock and a red cardigan, from what I can remember, which I got from a charity shop. Thank you, Helen. I'm glad you liked it. Hello, Jane in Venice in Florida. Hello. Why my parcels over £25 can run? They shouldn't do, Anne. All parcels over £25 should come DPD. That's only a recent thing, only the last couple of weeks or so. But there should be DPD. I shall look into that. Thank you, Elsie. I'm glad you liked it. A class on an overlocker. I don't. You can do some sewing with it. I don't use my overlocker. I don't use my overlocker as much as Kim uses hers, to be honest. Oh, it was before Gary's time. Actually, it wasn't before Gary's time. Oh no. Oh, caught. Denise made a mannequin pincushion a few years back. Sorry, basically, no, I don't have a tutorial on overlocker at the moment, I'm afraid. Shopping. Sarah's shopping at Sainsbury's. If common or not, she says, shopping at Sainsbury's. A clear glass jar for the base would be nice, and maybe put some buttons in it or beads or something decorative, wouldn't it? Right, Jill's got rainbow on now. Thank you, Jenny. Well, I'm done. I shall see you again. I'm back again on Saturday. Seeing if I can find, it's here somewhere, I know. I don't know what I've done with it. It must be in photography. I'm making a patchwork pincushion on Saturday. I'm not going to You've probably seen the technique before, but I'm going to use 1-inch squares to make a patchwork pincushion. And you're going to look at the pincushion and think, oh gosh, that would have taken so long. And how did you get those points so perfect when you're using tiny, tiny pieces of fabric like that? And the squares on the pincushion end up being 1/2-inch square. Jeffrey was a strange one, I have to say. I don't know about one of those, but yeah, there were some strange children's presenters in those days. I remember saying to, I'm whispering now like they're listening, Matthew Corbett with Sooty. So Matthew Corbett took over from Harry Corbett, if you remember that far back, and I can remember saying to him, how many Sooties are there? How many Sooty puppets have you actually got through since Sooty's been going? And he looked at me and said, there's only one Sooty. I thought, well, Sooty's probably about 50 years old, and I know there's a Sooty with legs and a Sooty without legs, so I know there's at least 2 puppets, and I you know, I'm not 5, I know there's more than one Sooty puppet. But no, he was adamant there is only one Sooty. And who was the other one? Rod Hull with Emu. You never saw that emu unless it was alive. So as soon as it's obviously it was one of those with his hand in there. I've spoiled that for so many people now because he thought it was a real emu. But when he'd finished filming, he went away to put the bird into a case. So you never actually saw him take his hand out of the bird and saw it as a puppet. You only ever saw that puppet as if it was alive. I know. I like sweet. He was sweet, Lisa. Harry and Matthew, I know. Oh, we old. It's on Debbie's. What's IMDb mean? IMDb. I don't know what that means, Dawn. Mr. Corbett told of. Yes, I'm sure then we'll put. Who else was a bit odd? I shouldn't really say. I shouldn't really say. Puppeteers seem to be a little strange. You'll never be as old as me, Lisa. That's the thing. Anyway, I'm going to go. So, Bill and Ben, the flower pot men. Bill and Ben. I still like Bill and Ben and Little Weed, and do you know? If you look back, because they did a new Andy Pandy, didn't they? When my kids were little, it was a cartoon Andy Pandy, which was quite cute. But when you go back and look at the old black and white Andy Pandys, like when I was little in 1840, evil looking thing. Didn't seem so at the time, but when you look back at it, I don't know about that. Mr. Corbett told her 4 shows my 2 daughters they had a new sister. Oh! Jane will always be older than me. Or at least somebody is. So Zippy is besotted. I know, Karen. It was, do you know, it was, Nookie Bear. See you, Lisa. I'll see you again on Saturday. It was quite an honour to be asked to be Zippy's love interest, because they could have asked anybody, any pop star, anybody who wouldn't jump at the chance to play that part. And it's one of those things, I didn't see the importance of it at the time, and then like 20 years later there's the whole Zippy fan club, and you walk into a room and they want to do radio interviews with you, and it was like a 2 days work for me all that time ago. But it's something that is quite iconic. It was, you know, looking back, it was such a great honour to be asked to do that. It was quite, hello, Lindsay in Canada and in Ontario. Lovely, thank you, Gloria. Did you see that? Lisa, that was, I did, and sorry, I should have gone by now, shouldn't I? I was in an episode of Heartbeat, which is, if you don't know, it's a 1960s era, about a village with, that is all about the police station. And I played a secretary for somebody that was scamming somebody or other, I can't remember. The interesting thing was, everything was authentic. I wore the shortest skirt. There are pictures somewhere. I had a beehive and a little white blouse. But even the underwear that I wore was 1960s underwear. So I had the whole pointy bra and stockings and everything, and French knit. You never saw them. but everything had to be authentic. Everything was real on the 60s. And the beehive, I don't know if anybody, I mean, that's a bit before my time. I was a child in the 60s. So I never wore my hair in a beehive. Took me days to get rid of all the knots in it. Literally back home till it was about 6 inches off my head. And I can remember driving home with it and bashing my hair on the roof of the car because it was so big, and I couldn't get it out. It wouldn't wash out. I couldn't comb it out. It was yeah, it was a very short skirt. But it was, I was playing a part. It wasn't like a dress like that all the time. Anyway, Twizzle. I don't know what Twizzle is. Ragtag and bobtail. Oh, the spottiest dog you ever did see, Jean. And it walked like that. Do you remember? What was dog ever? Do you remember baby wooden top that just shuffled on its bottom and it went. Pictures, please, Gary. But that was before Gary's time. Or was that? Probably wasn't. Probably wasn't. We go back a long way. Nancy did. Oh, Nancy. Yes, I can imagine you did. Deirdre, we are on Create and Craft, which is, I can't remember what channel you said it was on Sky. It's on, if you've got Freeview, it's on channel 85. I don't know what it is on Sky, but it's Create and Craft at 9 o'clock on Saturday morning. And then it'll be on at 10 o'clock on Craft Extra, which isn't on Freeview, I don't think. Oh, Lisa, it happens. I need sleep. 85, thank you. Channel 85. Thank you very much. Dear, I shall see you on Saturday. Muffin the Mule. Muffin the Mule. I better go, hadn't I? Little bag behind me. The one at the top is a YouTube. Have a look on my YouTube channel. It's one of the most recent ones. Was that last week or the week before I made it? And the smaller bag was the crossbody bag, which was last week, I think. Anyway, my daisy, twiddle legs that grew. Is that a little bit like Tressie that had hair that grew? What impression? 687 on Sky. I'm not aware I did an impression. Did I do an impression? Sorry about that. Anyway, I better go. I shall see you again with my patchwork pincushion that I can't find. Must be here somewhere. On Saturday morning at 11 o'clock if you're around then. Oh, Jill's having Chinese. I think we're having Indian tonight. So Kim's up, so we thought we'd have a takeaway. Be quite nice. So we'll see you at Saturday. So it's Saturday at 11 o'clock in the morning. Thank you for joining me today. It's been a bit of fun, hasn't it? I hope you like the pincushions. Lisa, go make loads of them and hopefully you'll make a fortune out of them as well if you're selling them. But they make nice little gift ideas as well. I think you could have a whole garden, look. Safety pins, flower head pins, needles, that'll do. So I shall see you again on Saturday at 11 o'clock. Thank you for joining me. It's been a fun hour and 15 minutes or so, hasn't it? And if you wanted to have a look at the video for the flower pincushion without the chat, it'll be going live on YouTube in about 15 minutes time. So I shall see you again on Saturday. Bye bye.